'Cause I like it, baby. I ain't gonna put it on the wax like I just had it, though. You know what it is. You know right back. Kels.
What's up?
Here we go. You looking down. I can tell you're not talking into the mic.
You could tell I'm not talking to the mic.
I can tell. You behind me. I'm looking at the screen.
How can you tell?
I can tell by the...
I'm talking into the mic though right now. So what's...
No, your head is down. I can tell when your head is not up.
My head's not down right now.
Your mouth... I just looked at you. You didn't see me when I was looking at you when your head was down looking at your phone. So, Kelly.
Don.
Yeah, now you're doing it. You know what it is.
Don.
What's good, world? We like, but it don't matter. Yo, hotel was going down. I'm Deezy. Diesel's Don P, Don D. And she's...
Kels.
Supreme Confidence. You listen to today's episode of the Pynk Reverberation podcast on the Konfidence in the Klutch network. Confidence together, get the Klutch together, listen to and follow the network on various platforms. Confidence in the Klutch.podme.com, wherever you listen to the podcast, huh? Search Confidence in the Klutch. Subscribe, share, rate, and review. It's important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Coming up, talking about P-Valley episode 208. Snow. What we know so far, favorite moment of the show, quotables, current episode synopsis 209, showing the scenes to the next episode prediction. Like always, bring you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Confidence in the Klutch. We are fear more than love and never hated. Y'all can fuck with us for a minute, man. Confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the Klutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the Klutch.
Kels, how we living?
Man, we are living amazingly.
Amazingly.
Yes. Is that okay? Wait, is that right? Did I say that right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, man. I fuck with y'all on YouTube. See all these beautiful people out here doing a Pynk Reverberation podcast shit. You know what I mean? They after shows. I'm looking at after shows. We going on live looking at cats. We ain't get no comment though. We could have, but we had to work. So we see what people doing. Me and Kel was talking about that shit. We used to do that shit. Like we used to do all that. So it's just funny. But shout out to all y'all that this show has inspired you to do what we doing right now, and that's to entertain you, giving y'all the rundown, the recap of the show, but from our perspective. Like, so if you love Kels, like all y'all do, you love Deezus, like all y'all do, y'all came to listen to us. Y'all came to listen to us. And after 2 failed attempts with recording, shit done changed since we've been back out here recording. So we changed the studio and everything. So that's why the YouTube, we keep talking about it. That shit ain't up for a reason. So, but we at the end, so we'll get it together though, because we got some LAD to get at y'all. But strap in, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Kels, you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's do it. Well, we know so far from P-Valley, episode 201. Pandemic has brought Chuckalisa to the Pynk. Lockdown has ensued. Pussyland for the beginning of the episode 201 was the new Pynk. Mercedes didn't like her cut. Autumn is the new owner and gave Uncle Clifford 15% ownership. Pandemic bans have been lifted. No more lockdown. Autumn wants to bring in new dancers, but Mercedes doesn't due to the pandemic. Mary Ruffin passed away. Keyshawn and Little Murder is making it happen. Little Murder still wants Uncle Clifford and had a creative block. Keyshawn is still with crazy ass Derek. Little Murder wants to go on tour with Keyshawn. Diamond is not fucking with Keyshawn outside the Dollar General. Mercedes has no dancers for her dance team. Andre is back to lay his godfather down. So 202, Promised Land still wants to land the Pynk. They want to land the Pynk is on. Kyle Corbin has a plan to buy the Pynk. Enter Whisper, Roulette, and Big Bone, who are new booties at the Pynk. Montavious' spirit is heavy in the champagne room. Autumn is struggling to run the Pynk, especially when Uncle Clifford wasn't there due to his born day. Uncle Clifford's people kidnap him and throw him a surprise party. Lil Murder gets the team together to go on tour. Keyshawn gets Derek to let her go on tour with Lil Murder by using that WAP and that old-fashioned game. Sadie's is carrying too much weight financially in her spirits, specifically in her shoulder. Diamond got that negative energy out of Sadie's. Andre is back up to the bullshit again, checking on Autumn at 4:45 in the morning. The tour is lit. Episode 203. Autumn gives Uncle Clifford 31% instead of 15%. Sadie's takes the coach's proposal and meets his wife, Farrah. Roulette is breaking all of the rules at the Pynk. Patrice Rubine is a motherfucker at the pastor brunch, lunch, fundraiser. Clifford got on that pole. Big Teak is the security that needs security. Andre is running for mayor. So 204, the Pynk needs to get covert proof due to violations. Roulette whooped Brazil's ass over our diversified revenue stream. She was sucking dick in the champagne room. Kyle came through and doubled the offer for the Pynk. Andre and Brittany are over. Sadie's and Farrah have a situationship. Little Murder and Mississippi are still on tour, but Big Teak is bugging out. What we thought was Little Murder and Big Teak came to fruition. So 205, everything Mississippi. We learned her backstory mixed in with current events. And we thought we was going to see more people backstory, but it was very important to do hers. She met Derek at cheer practice. Stepmoms is a bitch. Stepsisters are a trip. Derek took her to the cracker bar, gave him some cooch, and he blames her for his parents turning their backs on him. Rome has a plan to save Mississippi. If she fucks him, Little Murder is tripping on how Rome got Mississippi a night in the A. Derek was abused by his father, and that's why he's abusive. Mississippi broke down the whole stripper shit to Rome, and that she's in control. Rome threatened to out Little Murder. Rome tried to take the pussy, and she fought him off. Wody got her back home, and he killed Rome. So 206, Diamond and Big Bone got it in. She saw Montavious' ring starting to spark all our interest. But who the fuck Big Bone really is? Murder bought Tika car, and they addressed their situation. Autumn is on her way to Andre's mayoral fundraiser, where she meet Georgie. Key pulled the gun she stole from Autumn, but couldn't lead Derek, Sadie's, and Farrah heat up in the bedroom, and Coach kicks Sadie's out. Roulette is jealous of Whisper and takes the bait from Duffy. Big Teak's mind, body, and soul are tired, and he takes himself out in front of Murder. Terica is pregnant. 207, Uncle Clifford and Haley have a conversation about how much to sell the Pynk for. Murder and Clifford have a conversation about who each other of them is and want to be. Mercedes and Terica go to Jackson for a consultation about an abortion. Haley tells Key she can help her get away when she's ready to get away. Murder and Clifford bond, or another word starts with an F and ends with a K. Episode 208, Sadie's age is catching up with her ass, and she is constantly losing. Clifford is nobody's mistress. Rise for Sadie's gets at Autumn and Kyle about saving the Pynk and the mayoral race. Murder questioned Clifford about who was he with. Buried Big Teak and killed Pico. Autumn has a plan to get Key out and is holding out for $10 million after Georgie offered $5 million for the Pynk. Key got Derek to let her dance again and came back to the Pynk in fashion, whispering roulette on some other shit. Kyle gives Woodbine $20K to drop out of the mayoral race. Enter 209. Current episode, Snow. Man. I need to start recording that shit beforehand. I need to start splicing that shit from the other shit. But I like to read. This literacy goes both ways.
But you know what? Sometimes when you read it and you go through it, it's like some of the stuff that you think about, you want to go into, you want to go a little bit more in depth with it, just a little bit. So, and let me say this, because I know you say,
ooh, you sound country right there. You sound like Keyshawn.
I sound like Keyshawn. So, Miss Sip and Keyshawn are the same people. Okay. Miss Sip is her moniker, or I guess it's Keyshawn's moniker, for because she's a dancer. And then Autumn, Haley, Lakeisha, they're all the same person. So for anybody that's listening, that's first go around.
Oh shit.
And it's just, we're talking about the same person. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind when you do hear those names, those different names. So, but yeah, I agree. You could do it in advance, but hey, I like hearing the backstory. It helps me to remember all the. This season has been full of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Man, it's been full, and I love. And you know what? This is the thing.
I love it, baby. Oh.
We got a chance to see the backstory.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we saw the backstory of Keyshawn for a reason.
Keyshawn out.
Right.
Keyshawn out.
Because Keyshawn is out.
She out, baby.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we haven't seen a backstory of enough characters. You know what I'm saying? We see a little bit of Uncle Clifford, but we don't know what's going on with Autumn, Haley, Lakeisha, Savage. We don't know what's up with her. You know what I'm saying? That's the one person we don't know the backstory with Andre. We don't know the backstory with Mercedes. We saw a little bit, but it's going to be interesting to see as we progress into more seasons. And let me say this. Y'all know it's going to be some more seasons. We most definitely going to see we're going to see several more seasons come out of this. Because, it's a lot going on. I want to see the backstory with Corbin. That's what I want to see. And I know that's coming. I know it's coming. I know they're going to take it there. Yeah, it's got to come.
This is the type of show that can't do that. This is the type of show that they might fuck up and it'll be recast because some of these storylines is kind of like Mercedes, unless you give a Farrah and write a book or something like that, it could turn into that. And she actually do get the dance studio off. She still could be a part of the show and all that shit, right? And come and support. And I mean, but that might not be what they're looking for. Keyshawn Lee, her story was intriguing like fuck. Besides her killing Derek or Derek killing her, Autumn, she leaves. Like the character development is going to be very key because if Autumn wants to leave and now she's pregnant by the mayor, possibly.
Yeah, she can't go nowhere.
Yeah, so I mean,
it's and her being is already predicated on the referendum. It's really, and I don't think we're gonna know about that until next season.
Cause she want the bread.
Yeah.
Oh, let's take a small break, y'all.
Confidence in the clutch.
That fly shit, y'all know who that is that did that? That's Kels. That's Kels.
What?
She ain't here because it's post-production.
Okay, post-production,
so she's supposed to play along with it. But we got tags and shit. That's the only one I did other shit, but whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got some storylines to get. The casino can't happen. You know what I mean? The casino can't happen, but...
It can't happen right now.
The casino can't happen right now, but even... I think they need a new Pynk.
I mean...
I think they need a new building.
The name of this episode was Snow, and it had nothing to do with the fact that Tina Snow came in. It didn't have nothing to do with it.
All right, well, let's talk about it then.
Yeah.
Current episode, Snow, synopsis. The Pynk family shows up and shows out, giving folks a night they won't ever forget. Favorite moment, quotable of the show. We always start off with you. What was your favorite moment of the show, Kel?
My favorite moment. Well, my favorite moment of the show, I would say, was, and it was unexpected, was the very beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that right away we see grandmother Ernestine and her battling with making a decision, and it's an internal thing, her making a decision as to whether or not she's gonna leave and then she's gonna go. So we go into that quickly, but boom, right after that, it's like we see another bonding situation with Uncle Clifford and Lil Murda. It was, and that one of the quotables was Uncle Clifford was like, Not the lace front. Not the lace front. And I'm like, I know every woman who is watching this can totally relate.
Not every woman. Women that wear weaves.
Okay.
Cut it out.
Hold on.
Oh.
Wait, listen. Because I don't wear a weave.
You said every woman, though.
But listen.
Let
me say this.
Get my gangster shit on with my
Every
baby.
woman can relate to this when I say... Even if you ain't got a lace front, you can have braids. It could be your regular hair.
Put that shit, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? And it looked like his hair was freshly done. If your hair is freshly done, it's like, just not my hair. Can
I say something?
But
real bitches don't care about that hair, and that dick is better than that hair.
You be surprised.
Oh, well, let's find
You
out.
still thinking about it. You're still thinking about it. Now listen. A real woman. A real woman is still thinking about that hair. I don't care what nobody say. You still thinking about that hair.
Just got to get moved to here next time.
So, yeah, you call it what you want to. But yeah, that was
who you talking to?
That was you call it what you want to. I'm just telling you from a woman's perspective. All right.
I don't, you know.
But then
I'm pulling hair and telling her to shut up. I pay to get that shit fixed. That's why I fuck with chicks with weave and shit or glue.
Or glue.
It's okay.
Never.
Oh, you. All right, so you done with your favorite moment?
I mean, that was a favorite moment. Do you want me to go into quotables or no?
No, let's go back and forth because you get your favorite. I always let you lead. You the queen of this shit. The opening, Andre with the Pynk dancers and Woodbine throwing pussy on the truck. When she dropped down on the handstand and bent her shit, she was throwing that motherfucker. She really was throwing that motherfucker, man.
I wonder
if it was a stunt double. I looked, and we didn't look too hard, but she was throwing that motherfucker.
She had that wig swinging. I was like, go, Patrice.
See, this is when we pull it up and mute that track and we look at it. So
yes,
this is when this is when we supposed to pull that shit up. But she was throwing that motherfucker up.
But it was like the opening with Andre and the girls from the Pynk, and they were saying little things about him. Man. I was like, wow, like. What a great way to spin it. Yeah. What a great way to spin it and make it seem like he is a regular person. He's for the people. He don't care where you come from, who you are. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, yes. He's sitting up there and it looked like he was sitting in the champagne room chair like he the king.
Excuse my reach.
Like he the king, and they was just dropping it like it was hot, right there. Ta-da. So it was. See, I love that, and yes, Patrice to come up there with that. I mean, she had on the full outfit with the stars and the tassels hanging from the side all the way down. I was like, and they looking like, now we know where Mercedes get it from.
Yeah. Drop it like a thotty. Oh.
Like she was, and the song that she was dancing and shaking to, I was like, wow. Man. And then she had the money.
Man, she had the money guns.
She had the money guns. It was like, oh my gosh. That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
All right, so let's get into the quotables. I'll start this part. It's better I kick you out before you leave Clifford the murder. And fuck your rules, Uncle Clifford. Sadie's to Clifford. Like, she was mad than a motherfucker. She was mad, but she's mad that she can't do it no more. That realization of actuality of who the fuck she was right there at that point in time. It was she stopped, but yeah, fuck your rules on Clifford. A bitch can't do this no more, man. I'm salty. What the fuck am I gonna do? Because I can't open up my studio, man. So them was the two quotables that I got from the bitch.
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna go back to a time when it was a conversation between Clifford and Murder. And I think Murder said something about, because Clifford was talking about, how I feel, for everybody to know you. And he was like, no, everybody don't really know you.
Right.
And Clifford be dropping nuggets. Like I said, I think I said the last episode, he always dropping nuggets. And he said, don't try to be everyone's cup of tea.
Right.
Because you ain't gonna have enough to sip on for yourself.
Man.
And I'm like, man, I have never heard that before, but that just sounds so old school for real. Right. But it's so very true. You know what I'm saying? You can't be everybody's cup of tea. You can't. You're not gonna be able to please everybody. But then the other one was the conversation with Corbin Kyle and Uncle Clifford in the new. Is it the Champagne Room?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that was an odd moment for me. It was very, very odd. Okay? Because he's like, ain't nobody been able to do it like you do it. That type of thing. And I'm like, what kind of, like, I know they cool. They went to grade school together. But, like, what's the situation between him and Uncle Clifford?
They go to grade school together.
Yeah, like, literally. So, they've known each other for a long time. I get it. But, like, Clifford says, you sure got a lot of money to burn, Corbin Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, nah, I got a whole lot of money to make. And thanks to you, it don't matter who wins or loses tonight. And that statement right there, it made me, I'm sitting there thinking like, what the hell is he talking about? And what's the situation between you and Clifford?
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
At first, I thought
it's like what? Okay, if Andre wins, you good. But what if Patrice wins? Or what if your brother wins? Like what? You know what I'm saying? It's like
he needs Andre or his brother to win, but he don't want his brother to win because his brother treat him like a mark. That's why he put Andre up to run against his brother. Because his brother treat him like a mark. It makes sense for the money to stay in the family and he run after, salute his brother, but that ain't how it happened, yo.
Right.
All right.
My last quotable was at the end, the conversation between Big L and Uncle Clifford. Big L, this is when Uncle Clifford done realized that Big L been on some bull the whole time. And Big L is like, I ain't never heard him say nothing, but he said to Uncle Clifford, you could have been a queen, Clifford. Instead, he said, instead you bitch.
What are you doing over there?
I'm reading my thing.
Go ahead.
He said, you could have been a queen, Clifford. Instead, you bitch. You bitch been ran by another bitch.
Word.
Instead, you a bitch.
Yep.
Being ran by another bitch.
Yep.
Basically, you scared. We could have had all of this and all of that, but you scared.
Yeah.
He said that's why other people keep taking your power, because you scared.
Yeah.
You don't want to make moves.
Yeah.
But he said one thing my daddy always told me is you got to trust. He said, trust a snake to be a snake.
No doubt.
And I'm like, wow, Big L, you dropping nuggets too,
No
Big
doubt.
L.
No
Like,
doubt.
with your pink.
Nigga, that outfit, that was his first outfit that was kind of player.
It was kind of.
It was
The shirt was pretty decent.
He was straight. He
was like a player. But Uncle Clifford, he done hold him out and everything that night to Lauren Hawkins. It was cool. But yeah, that was my quotables for the.
All right, let's jump into our takeaways from episode 209.
Yeah.
So, Patrice. We talked about it. She gave Kyle's money to the people. She twerked on a truck. So some of the shit we be talking about when we talk about our favorite moments of the show.
Yeah,
so it's all it is.
Suck ass bitches. That's what she said.
Right, man. You gonna make me watch that? I'm watching that shit again.
Man,
I got limited time. It's 10:44. My baby birthday in an hour and 16 minutes. So, murder. And he ain't little murder no more. You see, he got the chain now. That should say big murder on that bitch. He ain't little murder no more.
Big murder.
And one day, that should say big murder. It's funny how they get that shit done that quick in Chucalissa, Mississippi.
He probably went to Jackson.
Memphis, or I don't know. He made them grits the way I like it. Now.
Did he?
Yeah. When they had the scene, I really thought it was, because they started out 2 episodes ago with Diamond and Big Ball, and I really thought somebody was getting it in, but they was getting it in all right. I forgot about Clifford to wear a woman's robe and shit.
And a wig. And
yeah,
a lace front.
Because he was like, at first I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? And then And then he's like, damn. Like, Murder was giving it to that cat.
Yes.
Man, but he made them grits the way I like it, with butter and sugar. Hell yeah. I don't know what that mean. Because Clifford said it better not be with no salt and pepper. Like, so.
No cheddar and salt.
Yeah, no, hell no. But green's nasty that way. I mean, grits nasty that way. I'm sorry. I was a multi-meal nigga, so everybody be talking crazy to me about butter, salt and pepper, sugar, and all that. I mean,
cereal, grits,
all that shit.
cereal.
Man, you crazy. I eat them in the morning. Butter and sugar. Thank you, Murder. We brought Tina Snow to the Pynk, right? Tina Snow off the bus to the Pynk, walked through with the all white on, like slapping girls on their ass, pouring drinks in Murder mouth.
Man, I was trying to figure out, I'm like, what's she drinking? Gin or something?
Yeah.
Some whiskey?
On that shit. Clifford got mad and shit a little bit. Like, he can't check his emotions ever. And you see, Murder was fucking with him a little bit right there. Then when Corbin came and got him, like, hold up, cuz, what's going on? Why you walking with this nigga? Like, and Meg was looking like, what the fuck is going on? But come on, we got to go practice type shit. Like,
yeah, it was cry. Like, yeah, Tina Snow came in and was like, this the pimp I've been hearing about?
The pimp
He
I've
was
been
like,
hearing about.
no pimp here. I will rock a tracksuit. I will rock a tracksuit and some Timberlands, but
Man.
I mean, I was like, a pimp. Like, you clearly can look at him and see he ain't no damn pimp. Like, no pimping over there. Ain't no pimping. But yeah, that's crazy because it's you know, people done heard about Uncle Clifford. That's the thing, though. That was the thing. His name is known already, that piece right there is very important and very key. Is that people have heard about the Pynk.
The Pynk
already.
Yeah.
So that name has traveled. You know what I'm saying? So and Uncle Clifford, she checked that right in. Checked it right in. Let Murder know, like,
Yep. Then Pico boys showed out. I don't even know them blue and gold cats though, but they showed out, and of course it was another brawl.
Chief.
Chief I Chief. And Murder had to help his guys and all that shit. And yeah, I mean, Pico girl out there heard Murder say some shit and thinks he's the one that shot him and all that shit. We know what's happening, man. We know what's happening. They tried to hold her back like it's Maine and them, and they trying to figure it out. Like, y'all know what y'all did.
You all are like 8 months pregnant. What are you doing at the club?
But you know.
But like, come
Pynk.
on. I don't give two flies.
Pynk reopened.
He was like,
man, he shit.
He dropped it. I was like, yes, Uncle Clifford, come on with it. Man, I just want to know who does the costume for Uncle Clifford, the styling. Like, man, it's amazing. That's all I know. But yes, it was, man, Chief I Chief and HVH.
HVH.
I mean,
I figured it out.
It was,
nigga,
man.
This shit now.
Man.
Do this shit to niggas like, nigga, HVH, nigga. This what the shit is, nigga.
Man, yeah.
All right, talk about the Uncle Clifford. Let's get into him. He checked niggas. Where were they at? They was at the where the fuck was they at? At the Pynk when they was trying to figure out who the fuck something happened before Mercedes and all the shit. He was checking everybody through the whole bitch.
Oh man, he was checking all. Listen, when he came to the back where the girls was at.
Yes.
Who coughed?
Man.
Clifford was like, who was that? Who was it? Turned around, saw Toy. Oh no, you got to get your ass up out of here. You got to go. Grabbed her up.
Man, grabbed her up.
Threw her out. He was like, give me her shit.
Now, here I need to interrupt you right fast because here's the problem with that. If Big L would have did that in the show, they would have said they're promoting domestic violence. But since Uncle Clifford is a she, I don't think it's going to be an issue with people, except for people that don't, you know what I mean, fuck with their lifestyle. Because that is a problem that I deal with in education when we have the young boys that they want to fight girls, but the masculinity come out and they beating them up and down the hallway, the playground, the classroom like they dudes. He grabbed her up though, like it was forceful the way he grabbed her up. I wonder if that's gonna be an issue with people.
That's interesting because I never looked at that. You know what I'm saying? I never even thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just like, yeah, I never considered it. It was one of the moments where like, what the hell are you doing there? You know what I'm saying?
It was one of the moments like
coughing,
that.
Like, what are you doing? Like, and then she's like, how is your grandmother? She died. It's funny you asked. She died. Like, what the hell you mean? How she doing? I didn't give it to her. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, no, why are you here? You gotta go. Get all your stuff and you gotta go. You don't ever come back here. Like, that was a real moment for Uncle Clifford. You know what I'm saying? Already grieving. Ain't nobody, you can't tell me nothing right now. You can't tell me I can't snatch up nobody at that point.
She did have the COVID though.
Absolutely.
She did have the COVID.
Absolutely, she did. Absolutely.
Right. So then we just talked about he was fucking with Tina. He was fucking with Lil Murder. When I started watching and I took the initial notice, you see right here, Corbin wants Clifford back, right? Because I was thinking the way he was talking to Clifford, it seemed like he wanted, you know what I mean? Because we don't be knowing what be happening. And they was like, yo, do he want Clifford? What the hell? But he did want him back, but he brought that whip to the Paradise Room and paid Clifford $250K. How much did Haley pay for that? I'm going to give you that right now to whoop me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On that what is it? Sadomasochistic? I don't even know how the fuck you say it. Is it sadomasochist? Sado something, right?
Yes. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah. So, but after Murder Night Part 2, and he talked with Murder in the back room, found Big L's drug stash, and yeah, I mean, one thing that we talked about when we talked about Big L and his clothes and all that shit, Big L told him we should kill that bitch.
Sure did.
Because he know we can trust Sadie's. We can trust Sadie's. We can't trust this bitch. And ever since she been running, shit, it is what it is. But the thing is, Big L didn't understand. Nigga, you was tripping, and you know you wasn't supposed to be tripping. You wasn't supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be doing what you're doing, Big L, so you can't get mad.
No, you can't be mad. You can't be mad at all. You on some other...
Like, you holding weight in the club. Anybody come through on some real raid and shit, you getting Clifford and them knocked.
But it wasn't even that. And Uncle Clifford broke it down. It was like all it take is for something to come up short, something to come up late. It ain't even got to be you. It could be Duffy, or it could be somebody connected to Duffy to come up late and they trace it back to you. And then one of these girls end up missing. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be a variety of things. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with. I don't want to get involved at all. I don't want to be into none of that.
What Clifford say? I don't do the plug.
I don't do the plug.
I don't do the plug, G.
I don't do the plug. I don't care how much money it is. I don't want to be the plug.
I don't do the plug.
I don't want to be the plug at all. So, yeah, no.
Right. So then,
Big L was tripping. Tripping for real.
He fired Big L, and then he got that call from the hospital, so we don't know. That's the cliffhanger.
Big L, remember, Big L turned around and quit then.
Yeah. You fired me, but I quit, nigga.
Right.
Type shit. But then Cliff got that call from the hospital that we don't know. We touched on it earlier with Ernestine, with that water and her daughter and shit, and they just finna give her ass a sedative. She got to chill up in that motherfucker. She down there can't see.
We don't know what the call was, though. That's the thing. We just don't know. Mm-hmm. And that goes back. Remember the conversation where, at the beginning of the episode, where, all the while, like, he's talking about, Clifford is talking about, his grandmother's dying. She's dying. She's dying. We don't know that she's dying. He don't know that she's dying.
But that was that pandemic shit.
He's just assuming that she's dying. And, he's like telling Murder, I want you to rap at the funeral. Like, what?
Yeah. He feel it though, but you know that take us back to where it used to be, and some of that shit was uncomfortable. Seeing like how they was dressed in the emergency room with her and shit like that. Yeah, I mean, like that's how that shit was. Yeah,
That is how it was.
I'm glad they wrote that into the script. That was real shit because it came out in 2020. We didn't have one last summer. Now we having season 2, so they were able to grab all them 2 years of information or 18 months or a year and a half, however fuck it went before they started recording. All right, Keyshawn got the passports, got the plane tickets for her and the kids. She's still nervous about busting that move though. But she finally got the diamond ass in that kitchen though. With that water she tried to see though. But them eyes for diamond that she got and diamond eyes for her, motherfucker, it is Will. You know what I mean? She had on that necklace as well. But you know who was right there watching all that shit? Big Bone.
Yeah.
And what she say? She said something about this whole thirsty, but something about these wings. Some shit.
She said she might be thirsty, but I'm hungry.
Man.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's how we know.
Yeah,
but we knew before that. Big Bone was already on some bull. Before that scene even happened. So
yeah, and I mean Keyshawn, that's that battered, abused syndrome. They just sit in a spot and just try to cover up because they've been around that situation so many times. Only thing they know is their flight is to get on the floor, cover their head. Then I said I wasn't doing this shit no more with this damn screensaver shit.
Yeah.
Jesus. But it's easier now. I feel better. I'm at home now recording. You know what I'm saying? Now.
Yeah, when that fight broke out, I was like, in my mind, when I watched it like for the second time, I was like, why is she still sitting there?
That's that.
But I mean, because it wasn't no gunshots. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. It was just like, but it was like a child.
She defense mechanism.
She had the look of a child who just didn't know what to do, didn't know where to go, was looking for somebody to come and get her. You know what I'm saying? And I knew somebody was coming.
For sure.
I felt like it was either gonna be Lil Murder, but once he jumped into the mix, which I was surprised.
Had to. HBA.
I was surprised because I know him and Keyshawn are like this.
Oh
you know
yeah.
I thought that he was gonna be the one who would say, "Forget this, let me get her."
Yeah, but you seen his niggas was getting handled over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was getting handled.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They jumped on the side and was trying to get at him.
Man, his niggas
he was like, nah. But man, Diamond ran up on that stage. What was he carrying? What was that, an automatic?
Yeah, he had some AR type shit.
Man,
some shit.
Well, he always walked around with that.
And just moving motherfuckers out the fucking way. And of course he was supposed to, even after what happened that murder night. Episode 108 and all that shit with him, Keyshawn and Derek and all the shit and the gunshots and whooping Derek ass in the bathroom, all that shit. He had to still go get that girl because he still got love for her.
Yeah.
That's usually how I go. But, you know, and then Diamond saved her. She kissed him. She kissed him, though. So Big Bone had to see that shit. Like, my woman cannot be mad at me. I save a woman. She come in my face. And the moment right there and the adrenaline and shit, and she kissed me. But see, she know the past though. But that woman, and now we got to say, if you save a woman or a man's life, you got to be cool with them kissing you.
But I mean, you know, here's the thing.
Yep.
That scene, I didn't care for that.
It was some Spider-Man shit.
It was
a Marvel superhero.
It was. I was just like, y'all could have left that shit out.
Because
I was so upset.
We talked about it though. Keyshawn is gone, fam.
Yeah, but you could have created another moment.
Oh, she had to do that though.
No.
She had to kiss him right there.
No, you could have created another moment.
That was her goodbye.
Again. You could have created another moment.
I guess I see you next lifetime.
You could have created another moment for her and Diamond. Literally, you could have. And then Big Bone, you sitting up there, girl, you still sitting in the DJ booth? Like, what you doing? You just sitting in the DJ booth staring?
Yeah, she watching her man. She got to see what's happening.
For what? Get down. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Keyshawn gave Clifford that real ass hug. She out. She gone from something happened. She ain't on the series no more. Something done happened. She gone. Everything is pointing to Keyshawn is gone. Like, I don't.
Everything is pointing to Keyshawn gone for right now. That's how I see it.
Big Bone is going to send that picture because she was scrolling through the phone. She's going to send that picture, that ring to them niggas because it had sin on the bottom. It had sin on the bottom. She wasn't erasing shit.
I didn't.
She was figuring out which one to send. And she didn't send a picture of her and Diamond like this, the nigga who possibly had something to deal with it. But she did send a picture of the phone. I mean, a picture of the ring. So she was making an honest choice about what she gonna do. She gonna let motherfuckers know this here, somehow, some way. This is where Montavious was, but not who might have been. What word am I looking for? Implicated in his missing. Because she's still, she's trying to figure this shit out with Diamond.
And where's she from? Texas?
Yeah, I believe she's from Texas. That's where. That's where Haley. And that's what we was talking. We was talking off wax.
She was from Tennessee.
Haley from Texas too. That's where.
Okay.
That's where her daughter drowned at. So that was the problem in the floods and shit. Right? So then, the thing is, me and you talked about if Big Bone was part of Montavious' crew, Haley should know that. Unless it's some shit that she just wasn't around type shit. You know what I mean?
Maybe not even his crew, but it's connected to him some sort of way that she may not know. I mean, she could be a niece, and we don't know how involved she was in his family and all of that type of stuff. But if she was a niece or a cousin or a, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it was, it's got to be something.
The Pynk Reverberation podcast, y'all know what it is. Okay, let's run through this shit. Sadie, she can't hold the position again. Sadie's is done. Recognizing she's not the one anymore. She ain't that bitch no more. She can't do it.
Too old now.
Right. But with some real shit, she didn't want to be roulette. And roulette put that motherfucking...
I don't think... Look, she didn't want a roulette. She didn't want it with roulette. And I don't know if roulette didn't want it with her either. Because...
Roulette been popping off at her all season.
But Mercedes said, and everybody know, I good for playing Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Because she done popped the motherfucker, and that's when that shit happened.
This is what I'm saying. Mercedes, not only is it that, like, do you know all the niggas and cats I know got behind? Have you seen, man? Like, girl, where you at? Are you kidding me? Have you seen Blackie Man? Get out of here. For real.
Yeah.
Sit down somewhere.
Oh, you bringing the country out again. Girl. All right. So, we finally know she pulled that trigger, though. We finally got a confirmation this episode. Yes. You know what I mean? So, remember last episode she was talking about told Maine and something else she's looking for. She ain't want to get involved with Maine. She playing hard to get with Farrah. But Farrah is the plug now for Sadie because she did her right. Those photos were amazing. Was it called the Mercedes Experience or the Mercedes Exhibit? What was it called?
I think it was the Experience.
Yeah, the Mercedes Experience. Mm-hmm. That was really nice. And she did it. And to be in that situation, they didn't even recognize Sadie's was there. And all the women that was talking about her. And then you seen the number of white women, right?
They was like, oh my God. It's amazing. She's a goddess. Look at how strong she is. Look at her strength. It was like... You know, I had to put the subtitles on because I was like, what are they saying?
Yeah.
It was, they were admiring, like, how she was able to do what she was doing. Like, I could never do that. I could never, you know what I'm saying? Look at her beauty, you know, and the position that she's in. And even Mercedes looking at her, she's like, look, you see how I shifted my weight to one side, you know? It's just like, those pictures were amazing. They were.
Yeah, real nice, especially that one with the sun and shit, and that's the one Farrah was talking about. Like, once I seen that, I had to catch that, and I love it because that's a creator right there. And her eye was like, "Yo, this picture right here, I got to get this picture right now. She sparked that shit for Fair. I really appreciate that, me being a creator myself in 2 different games. But I saw that piece right there was very important to me because that was her moment to know, I got to get this picture right here. You know what I mean? Like, even me and you being parents and shit, we catch our kids doing shit, we got to get that picture. You know what I mean? Like, got to get that one right there. We know what it's like behind that camera. I don't consider myself a professional photographer at all. Farrah dropped dime talking about she divorcing Coach. Nice.
Yeah.
Sadie's inspired her, Farrah to shoot again. To me, this could be Sadie's new out. Then later on, after everything in Murder Night, Sadie was in the stands, in the crowd, talking with Maine, like, why you ain't up there? Like, she basically like, shit, I got to know when it's my time to bow out of this shit. I mean, this shit ain't about me no more. It's about them. Afterwards, Murder was in the champagne room just talking about a new rap he's talking about Shady used to drop on them 808s and she knew and all that shit. It was kind of weird because he getting money with Keyshawn, but Keyshawn was like the newer one, but Sadie's was the main attraction for a long time at the Pynk, and it's like almost he was trying to see if he can grab her to go on the road because probably old girl can't go no more. God, Lord mercy.
Yeah.
You gonna wait to do that to say something? Kels didn't want to help me out. It's all good. All right, so Autumn got behind Dre with the strippers. She's pregnant by Andre.
You think so? You think that's what it is?
Well, she was thrown up in the bathroom. Excuse me, Mom.
Hey, we're gonna assume. We're just gonna assume, right?
Did she or did she not put we seen the homosexual man put rubbers on all the time, right?
Yes.
Did we see her put a rubber on that night?
Mm-mm.
No, she's pregnant. How about that?
Okay.
She's pregnant. She's pregnant by Andre.
Yeah, because Whisper said, you ready for them twins?
Ready for them twins. We know what's
but
happening.
I thought she was talking about, like, you ready for the twins, like me and Roulette. We about to get out here and dance.
Oh,
like,
hell no. She was thrown up in them. Whisper got that shit. She got that shit. She got that.
She in tune.
Yeah, so she thrown up in the bathroom sitting on that toilet like that. She heard her. Oh, yeah. Bitch, you pregnant. Bitch, you know what it is. Then Andre took her ass home and shit. Her lipstick all fucked up, and what's her name? What's
Brittany.
it? Brittany there. How Brittany get in the crib, fam? Like, unbelievable moment of the show. I didn't do that.
I was thinking
that
too.
was the unbelievable moment of the show. Brittany just sitting in the crib
with the lights off.
With the lights off, just chilling.
Who does that?
A woman or a man who believes they can do what they want to do, and you can't do what I do, and I'm mad at you doing what you're doing now.
But you're going to sit in my house just randomly and sit there and wait for me to come with the lights off?
Yeah, I'm going to see what you're doing. So now I can chastise you because I'm feeling all bad and shit. And it's the bitch I thought you was with anyway. Now what? Now you done brought it back. Now let's have a conversation, cuz this the bitch I thought you was with. You know.
But it does not even compare. There is no comparison. Brittany.
Oh, Brittany.
You had a whole nigga in your mouth.
Brittany, bitch. Yeah, you was on your knees in our bedroom with a nigga standing up ass naked. You were on your knees sucking his dick in our bedroom.
At the height of COVID.
In the middle of the day.
At the height of COVID.
In the middle of the day.
At the
height sun was
of
out.
COVID.
Okay, it's all good.
Yeah.
Roulette. She's a motherfucking G. She brought the funk to Sadie's. You said Sadie's didn't want it with her. I said Sadie's didn't want it with her. You say Roulette didn't want it with Sadie's. It is good. It's all good. Either way, bust down the car and got mad dough. So it broke that bitch down. She came in looking fly in the bitch. Came through flossing in the bitch. She saving hoes. Gave money to Toy because Uncle Clifford kicked her ass out. She talking about she got bills and they gonna repossess my car, and she's like, I'm gonna pay you back. She's like, She's like, this a payment. And then Whisper like, yeah, bitch, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. We gonna show you how to do this shit. You'll be okay. Yeah. She had me. She gonna have you. Like, damn, Roulette.
Yeah, I was Whisper like, girl, where you? I'm sitting there like, girl, like, what is roulette? Like, is she pimping y'all now? Like, I'm confused.
Hell
like,
yeah.
this, like,
Hell
I
yeah.
don't,
Hell yeah.
like, no. But I I had to turn on the subtitles, and when Duffy came, she called Duffy a white nigga.
Yeah.
I said, what? I was like, what? What?
Yo, but she choked the shit out of Duffy though.
She
choked the
did.
shit. She choked the
She
shit out of
did.
Duffy. But he got at her and talked that shit. He a player. I like Duffy. He played with that coochie up against the wall. Play with that coochie up
couldn't
against
do
the
nothing
wall.
there.
I'm gonna show you how a motherfucking nigga ball. You can talk the shit, bitch.
Okay. Yeah, no, she couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, she played with that
She couldn't
pussy.
do
on the
nothing.
wall. Got her ass, G.
But here's the thing.
Go ahead.
The one thing about Mercedes
Yeah.
roulette. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that Mercedes situation with her mom. Remember that time they got into a fight? She was beating the hell out of her mama.
Yeah.
Remember that? Her mom, but Patrice got into it. So I don't think roulette want to go there.
It's fine.
That was season 1.
It's fine.
1.
That shit sound like that shit should be on the radio somewhere.
Yeah.
that shit I just played sound like it should be on the radio.
Listen, don't be surprised if you see some comments, somebody asking you, what's up with that?
That shit was bumping. I ain't even do my make it hot, bitch. Cause that's what I
Make it hot.
Yeah.
Oh, you about to play it again?
Yeah, it's to make it hot, bitch. It's a part where I say make it hot, bitch.
Okay.
This my little this my Afro beat, shaking titty, shaking ass. What Beyonce? Tore that ass like you grew up in the South, girl. Yeah, I need that. Just like this.
Like you grew up in Chuckalisa.
I need that.
Dancing at the Pynk.
I need it. I need a bitch
Down
to
in the
dance.
Delta.
I need a bitch to dance for me on some bare feet. I need a bitch to twerk for me on some bare feet. With some little ass shorts and no shirt on. Let me see them titties slang. Oh,
Wow.
let me see them titties swang all in my motherfucking way, bitch. Let me take this. I'm a player. I don't give a fuck.
This what y'all get. This what y'all get. This what y'all get. This what you get.
Make it hot,
On the Pynk
bitch.
Reverberation podcast. You
Make
get
it hot,
new
bitch.
sounds.
Yeah, okay. All right, so what we predicted from the trailer, here we go. This is why I love doing this with you. My chemistry is only with you. Like, when it come down to it, I've done multiple podcasts, but me and you together is always magic. So from the trailer, we saw Cliff tells murder. You're more than hood famous now when they was in that kitchen after their grits in the dick. Murder responds when people think they know you and it's time to leave type shit. Sadie feels like she's way past retirement. When she ran up out of that shit, told Clifford fuck his rules. Clifford tells her she's going to have to learn to dream new dreams. And then stepped in Farrah with all the shit that's going on. Hopefully she listens. Autumn wants to remember the night Andre became the mayor. That's when she was finessing him in the thing. And who said let's go? Andre, Autumn said let's go. Let's get up out of here.
She said that.
She said let's go. She was done. Her
Yeah.
pregnant ass. I got something to tell you.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
pregnant.
what it was.
Nigga, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
And I'm finna take this plan B. Okay. Next episode predictions.
Late for plan B.
Next, when you throwing up, it's too late for plan B. You're probably right. Plan B is after you had unprotected
3
sex.
days.
Okay. Next episode predictions. What we think?
I don't even think you can do plan B no more.
Down there, you can't. Clifford sees how Big Murder will get out of Chuckalisa. Murder wants to out himself, Kels.
Nah, nigga.
No,
You can't
nigga.
out yourself right now.
Can't out yourself right now. What was the sense of? No, nigga. You got to chill. You want to be just be. You could be who you want to be, but even Clifford know that's gonna stop your paper, pimp. It's gonna stop your
Yeah,
paper.
he does know that.
It's gonna stop your paper.
I mean,
paper,
like
man.
he said, this ain't. I was, I've been doing this a long time to know that this ain't gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what he
yeah.
said. This ain't. I've been by myself a long time, so
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Brittany's mad, talking about how talking about this is how you get back at me, and Andre like, yes, you deserve it, bitch. Yeah, I mean, like, come on. Like, Brittany, come on.
But she knows she deserves it. Which is why he said, yes, you do.
If the motherfuckers down south really believe in that better for worse shit, listen, man, bitch, you gotta go. Like, I took my vows seriously, bitch, you gotta go.
I don't understand why she came back. I don't get it. We could have gone the entire rest of the season. You can come back next season.
Yeah.
Like, come back after I done won or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got nothing else to say.
Yeah. All right, Keyshawn and Murder make a pact about their secrets. Her leaving and his sexuality. Mm-hmm. Patrice has white gloves all around her like on some church shit. I don't know if they finna do some praise dance or whatever. She was dreaming. Y'all know how they do it with the previews. We really don't be knowing what be going on all the way. Farrah wants to make some deals with Sadie's.
Yeah.
Kels.
Yeah. It's time for some deals. Farrah probably she got some offers coming through with that exhibit. But damn, that wig. Oh, God.
Her wig and who wig on Power who I used to be mad at? Tamika's wig.
Who was Tamika?
The lawyer. The black woman lawyer. They used to have Tamika looking crazy.
Which one?
Tamika on Power. The black lawyer that used to work
when she first came out.
Afterwards, like they have crazy. Her wig used to be fucking crazy. I was on the Ghost shit as well. On the 2 seasons of Ghost, her wig was whack.
Okay, when she was on Ghost.
Yes. Yeah, that shit whack.
I mean, well, I don't know.
Get a better wig, yo. They did her dirty.
I feel like her wig was better on Ghost. Like when she was on.
She had a whack wig. Her and Tasha had whack ass wigs. So. All right. Andre asks Autumn about Promised Land giving her what she wants at the end. And she's like, yeah. Then we see multiple people screaming. We don't know what the fuck gonna happen. Clifford screaming and the other motherfucker screaming. I mean, motherfucker, it is what it is. What we thinking for the season finale? What you thinking? Who dies? Anybody die? Remember I said somebody passed. Somebody dying.
Well, I don't know. I don't think nobody died.
Come to the Konfidence in the Klutch Lounge. You hear shit like this, baby.
We just know some people gonna be leaving, not dying. Ain't nobody dying. I mean, we're at the point where we're gonna assume that grandmother Ernestine is dying or will be dying. You know what I'm saying? But why would they do that at the end of the episode? Because you have to eulogize her and all of that. I mean, like, she was in 2 seasons. I don't know. And maybe they'll wait until season 3 to really do that, like they did with Tydell Ruffin. He just up and died. Like, that's what people say. Up and died.
Up and died.
Up and died.
All right.
Tydell Ruffin.
So.
Nigga.
I hate to say this.
Oh, what you about to say?
Derek finds the gun and kills Keyshawn.
No, Derek is gonna die. Derek will die first. We already know that.
Okay. Yeah, I remember we talked about it. It has to be one of these dancers. One of the main dancers. That's not, you know what I'm saying? So you got Ernestine, I got Keyshawn. Because they making her look too beautiful right now, you know what I mean? They're making her look too beautiful. Everything is flawless about her, all her shit. Like, they making her look way too beautiful. And I forget what show I was watching when they made her beautiful, like Angela. Like, I mean, like on Power, like they was doing little stuff. And when it was time to go, it was a wrap. Like Lauren, you know what I mean? Like when they finna kill a woman on the show, she's just beautiful as hell. I've seen too many women die on these shows. Like Tasha, not Tasha, Keisha. You know what I mean? Like when they finna kill a woman, she's just beautiful. That's beautiful, that episode. Beautiful.
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
If anything, Keyshawn will kill Derek.
Okay.
That's what we may see. Because we may see Keyshawn kill Derek to save her own life.
If she got to, she got to do what she got to do.
You know what I'm saying? And what gun does she use? Mm-hmm. The one that Autumn gave her.
The pink gun. The pink from the pink. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. That's it. We up out this bitch, man. Oh, we did long today. We almost an hour in. You already know what it is, man. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podme.com, wherever you listen to your podcast. Yep, she did yawn.
Oh, I did.
Search Confidence in the Clutch. Subscribe, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Visit us on Facebook, Confidence in the Clutch. Leave us comments, social media. Hit us up, episode notes. Let us know what y'all think weekly. Deezy, us, Deezos, Don P, Don D, and Kels. Kels Bells, Kels something else. She giving herself nicknames too.
Just Kels.
K Bells. Now it was K Bells somewhere. No.
Just Kels.
No, it was K Bells. Now it's just Kels. So I got to put that in to host the Pynk Reverberation podcast, the Confidence in the Clutch podcast about the hit TV series P Valley. Have a safe and healthy night. Listen tomorrow during the daytime. Create a great day on purpose. We got this bitch page. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.